In today's video, we'll be talking about small businesses, but more importantly, how to start one from home. So let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Casey and I make Etsy and business related videos here on YouTube. So if that sounds like something you might like, then don't forget to subscribe. And today I wanted to talk about how you can actually start up your own business from your home. So we're spending a lot more time at home these days, and I think a lot of people are more getting into the idea of having an online business or a small business in general. They want to maybe take back a little bit of control and they want to be their own boss, which is a great thing. So today I have for you a couple of things that you can do to start your small business. So the first thing that's really important when starting a small business is having the right mindset. And I think that a lot of people probably undervalue this one and probably don't give it the time that it needs, but you should really be taking some time to focus on your mindset. And with starting a small business, it really is one of the most nerve-wracking things that you can do, and it really can keep you up at night. So you have to not only believe in yourself, but believe in your product as well. If you don't believe in yourself, then you won't put in the time and the effort that is needed to start a small business, and you won't really have the drive and the passion. A positive mindset really will go a long way, because if you have a positive mindset, you will start thinking of all the things that will go right, all of the positives, and all of the reasons why people will shop with you. Now, I know having a positive mindset is easier said than done, especially when you're starting this new venture. You don't really know what will come of it. You don't really know if all of your hard work will really in the long run lead to success, but at least having a positive mindset, you really will give it your all and you will give it the time and the energy that your business needs. So the second thing after changing your mindset and being completely fearless when it comes to business is doing some research. Now, research is so important, especially when it comes to small business. You really need to figure out what your business is going to be. So having a business plan and having a very detailed business plan. You want to know who you're selling to, who your target market are, what drives them to make sales, what their likes and dislikes are. You really want to start thinking of your target market as a person, as someone that you know who you want to help and who you want to change their life. Business plan is also great because you can give yourself a time frame of how you're going to do something and when you're going to do it. So having a good business plan will really help you go far. It will be kind of like a roadmap to your success. So you want to also research the market and trends. You'll know who your target market is, what their pain points are, and how you can help fulfill their need or their want for a certain product. So you want to also research the market and trends and see what's out there. I think staying on top of the trends is obviously going to help you a lot in the business world, whether it's a small business or not, because you want to really keep up with the times and keep up with the demand for what people want. Now, this is more for a physical store, but you would want to do some research for the area that you want your store to be. You want to maybe get a feel for the competitors in the area, and you also want to maybe do some research into the office spaces or the store frontages and how much they're going to be, so maybe compare the rent. Another great way to do some research is watching YouTube videos like what you're doing right now, or maybe even buying a course. I think courses are great, especially short courses, because you can really learn what you need to know and kind of have a head start to your competitors and people like that, because you already have the know-how to do a small business. Next thing that you'll want to do when you start your small business from home is think about your finances. Now, this can be a bit of a scary one, and this can turn a lot of people off before they've even begun, but it is something that you really need to think about, and you really need to know how you're going to do it. Without the proper financing, you really can't even start your business. So you need to sit down and work out just how you're going to fund this, how much it's going to be, and if you're able to do it on your own. If you can't do it on your own, then a loan, a small business loan, is also an option, or maybe even family and friends can help you. You also want to work out just how much it will cost throughout the year to actually have this store. So for a business, you really do need to put money towards it to see anything back, whether that's just, for example, the heat press. I had to buy that before I started the business, and I didn't know if this was going to be a success and if I was even going to make that money back. But you do sometimes need to take the risk and know that the risk is worth taking and that it really will pay off. So obviously having an online store, the costs are going to be much lower than having a physical store, and it's not quite as much a risk, I guess, because you're not paying rent every month, you aren't paying the electricity, and you aren't paying staff and things like that. Having an online store, especially with places like Etsy, it really doesn't cost all that much to actually start your store. Besides from you buying the products and the software and the programs that you need, it really doesn't cost all that much to start an online store. So that is great for beginners. So online stores are a great way to figure out if this is something that you want to do. It's a great way to dip your feet into the water and to really get a feel for having a business. So putting money towards a business, it is inevitable, whether it be a small online store or a boutique. You do need to put some type of money towards it. So you obviously in your business plan will work out how much money you should be putting towards it. And then like I said before, if you don't have the money up front, you can always borrow from family and friends or get a business loan. Afterpay is great as well, because if you want to buy, say, a product like my heat press and you maybe don't have the money up front, then you can afterpay it. So that way you're able to get the machine and to start your business and pay it off every fortnight without actually having the big cost up front. So that is a great way to do it as well. Now, a great way to reach your audience is social media. Social media is so important because it really can extend far and wide. So you can be reaching people all across the world, and people that if you have a physical store you wouldn't be able to impact. Pinterest is a great one, and I have a Pinterest video which I will link up here. Pinterest has so many people visiting the site every month, and people of all different interests. So no matter what you sell, I'm sure there is somebody on there that wants to buy your product, because Pinterest is very varied. So building an online platform will really help you go far, because it will help you connect with your customer. It will also help you figure out their wants and needs, and you will really be able to see your customer as a real person. With social media, you want to be targeting just one platform. You don't want to be trying to do everything at once and not really reach any people. So if you stick to one platform, you really will be able to grow that one much faster than if you were trying to do everything all at once. You will really be able to master the art of it, and you will really know the ins and the outs. Social media, like I said, is a great way to really connect with your audience, and you can also share their photos of your products and get their feedback as well. So TikTok, which you might be surprised at this, is actually a great way to grow your business. I know it's pretty surprising, as you probably think it's full of teenagers doing their dancing videos, but trust me, it's also a great way to grow your business on there. So many people have had success with TikTok, so I wouldn't rule that one out. So they are just a couple of things that you should do when starting your business from home. Mindset is really key, as you are going to be your biggest cheerleader, so you have to have the right mindset. You have to be cheering yourself on, and you really do have to believe in yourself. Starting a business is always going to be a bit of trial and error. So how you start the business, it might not be how the business ends up. You might find a more efficient way to do something, you might find a better fabric, or you might even find a better technique to actually make the product. So you will always be learning in business, but I would say just to embrace change and embrace the learning process. Chipping away at your business bit by bit every day, it really will build you up for success. And doing something every day for your business, no matter if it's 5 minutes or 3 hours, it really will help you succeed and push you even further into success. In business, you'll always be learning and growing, but just take it in your stride and you will see success. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you were able to learn something from it. And please let me know in the comments below if you're thinking of starting a small business and what it's going to be, because I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!